Okay, and we're back. And I had to look this up because I wasn't sure which scenario I wanted to do. It turns out they're both pretty much the same. So they'll both lead you to the same place, and therefore it doesn't really matter which one I attack, except I think... Gee, I think one of them's random and one of them's not. I don't remember which one, though. You know what? Hold on. Let me save and try this. Let me see which one this is. Oh, okay, they're both random. All right, they're both random. Okay. All right, let me see the other one. I'm pretty sure they're both random. Yep, they're both random scenarios. Okay. All right, so it doesn't really matter then. It just depends on whether or not I want plains or I want possibly rough terrain. I think I'll take the Thunder Plains then. So, okay. Yeah, we didn't get anything. Let's see here. We got a little bit of money. Where do I want to throw that money? Sky Hunter. Sky Hunters aren't decent yet. You know, once I get grade 3 Sky Hunters, which is coming up, the Steam Hawks, I might just sink a little bit into Sky Hunters just because Steam Hawks are actually pretty good. You don't even need an amulet because they got 15 life. Fort and yeah, so I mean we're getting like power lancers. We're getting to where that I'm going to want to do some upgrades, and so I'm going to need a little bit of money for that. I only have 120 gold though. What the heck am I supposed to buy? You know what? I think I'm gonna go cheapy weepy. I'm gonna go ahead and replace that skirmisher that died. I'd almost get another light cavalry. Light cavalry are great for screening. Like, they're just great to just put in your front line. I think I'm gonna do another light cavalry. They're just cheap shields, basically, because they take they can take a lot of hits. And therefore they can protect kind of your front line or like block or stuff like that. So, all right, let's do it. Here we go. All right, yeah, we want the Thunder Plains, and please don't screw me this time. Looks like you. Oh, at least I got one shrine. Oh, I got 2 shrines out of. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was a shrine. 2 towns and 2 shrines. Okay, that's not too bad. At least I got 2 shrines, and there weren't like a ton of towns everywhere. And I only have to take 1 town. That's going to be pretty easy, I think. And it's actually a pretty small map. All right. So it kind of depends on where the enemy is. But, I mean, for all I know, he might like have a major force up there. I don't think so. I think he's probably over here or down here, or both. So, sorry, just in case there's something up there, I'm going to do that. Put that guy right there. Man, I got 3 sergeants. I forgot about that. That's ridiculous. That's just absurd. Okay, skirmishers. Whatever. I don't think it matters. I think this is going to be a really easy one. Okay, we're going to probably put our big hitters right here. I don't know. He might be down. I don't know. He might be down there. Volunteers, siege engine. And by the way, I can heal myself now. My mech units, so cool. That's nice. All right, we're probably know right off the bat about where he is. All right, I see one guy down there. I don't see him up here, at least not yet. Do a little more scouting. Where the hell is he? Oh my god. I expected to see him. This guy's kind of spooky. He's got to be down there, or I don't know. Where would he be if he's not over... Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay. Oh my god, his entire force is down there. Okay. So we've really only got one direction to go. I doubt if he'd be hiding up there. It's possible. I really doubt it. Let's make sure. I don't think he's hiding a force anywhere. I think he's literally just all stacked down there. Yeah. So, okay. All right. We know where he is. We know where he's not. Let's go for it. First things first, we'll be getting that shrine. Thank you very much. I could take it now, but I'd rather take it a little bit later. So, basically what we're going to do, we're just going to charge that city. It's going to be a really uninteresting tactic, probably. We're just going to charge the city. That's what we're going to do. Charge in there and tear him a new pair of underwear. So he's got one city, basically. So this is a pretty good spawn. I mean, of course it could have had, you know, more shrines. Of course, you could always have more shrines. That would be better, but I can't really complain too much about this one. This is a pretty good spawn. Oh, and we gotta remember to get off. We don't want anybody on the trees. 'Cause he's got stupid druids. So he's probably just gonna run to protect the town, is probably what he's gonna do. Or he's just gonna charge me like that, like an idiot. Uh-oh. Oh, he pushed me on the trees now. I'm gonna pay for it, probably. Unless he already moved the druids. Yeah, okay. We're fine. So, okay, Mr. Fireball guy, go over here. We need to, totally... First of all, we need to see what we're fighting. Alright, so he's really weak up here. It looks like I got this city, if I move correctly. Oh yeah, there's his dudes. These are magic. Oof, I want to stay away from that. So I've got these Steam Hawks as a free unit, but I've got to stay away from these Pegasi because they're magic units. Not only, it's a double whammy. Not only do they have a magic attack, which I only have half defense for with mech units. Mechs have... It's really weird, and I don't know why they did it like this, because it really overpowers magic units versus mech units. Or, if you have amulets, it overpowers amulets. So, magic defense, that determines how much damage you take from a magic attack. So, if they have a little star by their melee attack, or by any attack, melee ranged attack, that means they're doing magic damage. And so, I only get half... I get... where normal moral units get 75% defense versus of their defense versus a magic attack, mech units only get 50%. So they're even weaker to magic attacks, which already do a lot more damage. And then on top of that, they've got the vulnerable to magic trait, which means if a magic classed unit attacks, they get another penalty. So you can really get wrecked by magic units if you've got mech units. But if you've got amulets, then all of a sudden that changes, and you know, you'll get 150% magic defense, so you get an extra 50% of your defense versus a magic attack, and then all of a sudden you're really hard to kill for magic units. Problem is, there's so few magic amulets in the game. There's so few amulets in the game. I mean, I've got one. You have a lot of chances to get them, but the actual odds of getting more than, say, 2 or 3 is pretty poor. So you're not going to be able to, like, build an army of mech sky hunters, because they'll get destroyed by units with magic attacks, unless you have amulets for them, which you're not going to have enough. You're not going to have enough amulets. Sucks. All right. Anyway. All right, so we've got this huge wall of enemies coming toward us, and basically I don't want to go head-to-head with them quite yet. So what I'm going to do... Well, first of all, let's take this shrine. 80 gold. Okay, well, hey, at least that's not nothing. You know? Okay, so he's got a bunch of guys charging in. He's basically throwing all his units at me right now. So what I want to do is we want to go over. We don't want to go straight through him. That would be dumb. What we're going to do is we're going to do the smart thing here. We're going to take this rough terrain here, and we're going to use it to our advantage. And unfortunately, I thought I could move a little bit farther than that. So, the biggest danger really is like these mastodons charging at me here. The ratmen aren't a big deal. It's really it's really like the heavy cavalry that I'm worried about here. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Crindle there. I'm going to put this very beefy cataphracti right there. So this is what he's going to do. He's probably going to just run up against that wall, probably destroy himself in large part. And while he does that, while he tries to run up against that wall, I'm going to go around and get in position to take that city. And I don't know where this guy thinks he's going. And we're also going to get ready to kind of like... we're going to get ready to counterattack, basically. So that's what we want to do. We want to kind of get in a position... We're going to kind of draw him in there. Once we're ready to take that city, we get in a position to counterattack him. So that's what I'm doing over here. These guys, these sergeants are kind of so worthless, man. Sergeants are basically useless. Okay, so remember I talked about the light cavalry. This is what light cavalry are for. They're here to kind of like provide a screen against the charge that's coming. So these guys, well, this guy I guess can reach me, but you know, he might charge in there, and we'll counter later when we can. We can't counter right now too much because we still got to get in position to take the city first. Once we can take that city, then we can counter. Because then we'll have the ability to kill units. One thing I do want to do is I want to absolutely wreck those Sky Hunters. Oh man, he's got a lot of units over there. Yeah. He's throwing everything in the kitchen sink. So you see this. We do extra damage versus the Pegasi, because we do get a bonus versus magic units, but they do pretty good damage to me, despite me having 19 armor. And then them only having 13 attack. So, I don't know, I could do some damage there. I don't think that's too dangerous. I'm going to do it. Oh. I didn't actually mean to kill him, but oh well. Other downside to mech units is... Oh, yeah. Well, not only do they not suffer from the plague, which is actually not a downside, it's an upside, but they also don't get a bonus from... They don't get healed. You can't heal them using my heal magic. So that kind of sucks. Man, they're really... They are really guarding that town, aren't they? They are really... Let's see. Am I crazy, or did they just surround that town? Let me see. Let's see how crazy I am. Oh yeah. They put a lot of guys around that town, but... I wonder... I think I can bust through this turn, though. I think it won't matter. It's either that or I might want to wait one turn. like, let them beat themselves. Well, let's see. I don't know. Maybe I could do it this turn. I can get in there this turn. Could I stay in there long enough is the question. I mean, I've got enough heavies over here that I could probably push this line out. Then break through with someone. I think that's a little bit risky, though, personally. I think it would be better to defend another turn. Because he kind of pulled back. Kind of pulled back a bit. So the cool thing about these guys is they have 15 life instead of 10. The big problem with mechs is only 10 life, but yeah, the fact that the mechs have only 10 life, most of them, is a big problem. These guys do have 15 life, which is a bit nicer. They're a little bit less mobile though, which hurts. I mean, Sky Hunters are. The thing about Sky Hunters is the mobility. Those guys aren't as mobile. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stay here. What we'll do is we'll use this turn to get in range a little bit more. And that way we can kind of get our skirmishers in here. I don't want to do this because I'll definitely kill him if I do that. Just push that guy back and out of the way. There we go. But like I said, we're going to just kind of push our skirmishers into position here, I think. And it almost... Yeah, I'll put this guy in here, because I can heal next turn. Does he have any... I don't see any druids, personally. I'm just going to go right there, because I don't see any druids. In fact, I'll even go right there. It's my anti-air guy. Yeah, come and get me. Notice, for the most part, I'm making use of this rough terrain. That way he can't charge me. The real thing you got to worry about is being charged. Because that could do lots of damage because of the bonuses involved there. So I'm being careful. Oh, and I probably should have stopped that guy from healing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll probably, what we'll do is next turn we'll use the healing strategically. We might do some attacking, and then when we're, you know, towards the end of our turn or halfway towards our turn, then we'll do the healing. And so then we'll have a pretty strong position. Yeah, he's beating himself up. That's great. Okay, he did hire those art. Oh, yeah. This is the hardest thing to deal with is when the enemy does this. You can see he has highly promoted orc archers there on the city, and then he's just surrounded the city with his heavy stuff. One thing I can do that'll work is I could just force a surrender with Malric, and that's one of the great things about having such a strong Sky Hunter at this point. I can force a surrender by attacking with Malric on that archer because he's surrounded, he can't retreat. I could do that, but we're definitely moving in this turn. There's no question we're moving in this turn. So we're gonna just slap him silly. Starting with this, because I don't like that. I feel like that guy's hampering me. So we're gonna start killing. No, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna get that shrine first, but now let's focus on the other thing. He's got a storm staff there, but I don't think he has. He doesn't have it. I killed his units anyway, so. All right, got that guy out of the way. All right. So I probably don't want to get hit by this guy. Nice. So that's where I'm going to get rid of the archer problem there. Otherwise, I'm going to suffer massive return fire, which I don't want to suffer. Okay, so first things first. So we got to break 2 of these guys. That way we can get in. Okay. Yeah, or push them back. We need 2 slots in here, and then we put the archer. Oh, actually, I can't make it with the archer, can I? Didn't realize that was the case. Okay, I can't back him up with the archer. I thought the archer could get over there. I guess not. So we'll just use the archer to do that for a little bit of experience. He got his first level, so he's missile 22. All right, so I gotta wedge somebody in there. I'm not sure who I'm gonna wedge in there. I think probably what we're gonna do is we're gonna go there and push that werebear out. There we go. Push the werebear out, and then I need 2 really strong guys. This looks like one of them. There you go. This guy's kind of a newbie, so I'm not gonna use him. Alright, there you go. I've probably got this place regardless now. Actually, I can even put a dude in here. I'm not shy about attacking here because I can heal. I've got my mass heal still, so we can go ahead and do that if things get dangerous. There you go. I don't want that guy to heal because that would be kind of annoying. Oh, I remember I lost a skirmisher, didn't I? And I never re-recruited one. Hopefully that pushes that guy off. Alright, give me something good. 90 gold. Okay, well, that's not bad. I mean, I prefer the items. I prefer us to get some nice items, but the gold, that gold works too. Oh, come on. Broken, huh? Well, that's okay. We got a fix for that. So, yeah, he can't really launch much of a counterattack, so I don't have to be too careful here. We don't want to be reckless, though. yes, I see you down there. Oh, and I see you down there too. Haha. Stop that guy from healing. Alright, now we do our mass heal. There you go. I believe that mass heal also heals up your morale, so it fixes your broken status if that's a thing. Ouch. Alright, so as you can see, that worked. Now it's cleanup time. I need to check that. I need to check what my odds there are before I do that again. For some reason, it's so tempting just to go for it. Okay, so he's definitely on the run. We're going to clean him up. Ah, yes. Yeah. The light cavalry are doing okay, but you know, the thing I don't like a lot about light cavalry long term is without a magical attack, which you know, have I gotten any magical skirmish items yet? I don't think so. No, I don't know, not one. And without a magical attack, they just don't do enough damage. Like their attack just doesn't go high enough versus the armor values of the units that they're going to be fighting. They're just a little bit weak. I mean, they're great for scouts, but that's about it. So I'm really not looking to grow. Well, stupidly, I just hired a couple more of them, but it only cost me 10 gold, and I'll probably get rid of them. But later on in the game, I'm probably not going with a lot of light cavalry. Just like maybe 4 tops for scouts. They just, you know, with experience, because they're so over-leveled compared to the units they're fighting, they do good right now, but later on, they just don't keep up. They just don't keep up. And it's really sad. That is the case. We only got one Sky Hunter, it looks like. Okay. Trying to... No, it's not a Sky Hunter. It's a, yeah, not a Sky Hunter. But, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of light cavalry. Skirmishers are much more impressive because they get that magic attack. They're a lot better. Light cavalry are pretty underwhelming, especially later. Well, he's pretty much dead. Ah, good. Yeah, he's pretty much dead. Yeah, you go through like the first 2/3 of the game, like really kicking the AI's butt because you've got, like, if you've been doing things right, you've been running your research really high in certain categories, and so you've got much higher tiers of units than the AI is actually has available to it. So you kick butt starting like on the 3rd continent and the 4th continent. Once you get to the 5th continent, it starts evening out as the AI gets higher tiered units. Then on the 6th continent, of course, does it go to 7 continents or 6? I don't even remember. It's been so long. But by the time you get to the last 2 continents, it starts evening out, and the AI on the hard mode will get more higher levels of experience for its recruits. And so all of a sudden you don't have that huge advantage anymore, which might make things like light cavalry seem like they're viable, even though they're not. So that's where, you know, things like light cavalry start kind of dropping off in terms of their actual usefulness. Trying to get Trindle some experience. He'll get to grade 5 fairly quickly, but you know, anti-air, that's a bad idea to go up to that guy with that unit. Also, the Priest of Pandola, who is not like, we're not going to be he's not going to be useful for too much longer, but you know, 3rd and 4th continent, he'll still be somewhat useful. New siege engines. Oh. Interesting. What was that? Wall blasters? I didn't get the other stuff that I was kind of thinking I would get. What was that? Cannons. Okay. What am I researching now? Oh! What? Already I'm almost to steam belchers? Wait a minute. I just researched cannons, and I'm already halfway to steam belchers. That didn't seem right. Oh, these are mortal. Okay, alright, never mind. Yeah. Mortal siege engines completely stink. There's never any reason to use mortal siege engines. They're weaker, and they suffer kills, whereas mech steam engines don't suffer kills, making them far superior. Also, the mech steam engines have 15 life, just like the mortal steam engines have 15 life. Therefore, there's just no logical reason to ever use mortal steam engine or siege engines. They're inferior in every way. Mech steam engines rock. I mean, they rock. I'm going to be using a lot of them. All right, bombardiers. Getting the Sky Spitter. Getting Steam Hawks very slowly. We're almost to Power Lancers. This next battle will definitely have the Power Lancers here. So I need to go to the Fellborn Bogs. I don't really have a choice. What was I going to do? What did I say I was going to do? I was going to get more of something and not get more of something else. I don't think I was going for more light cavalry. What was the idea? What was the plan? Another archer? I don't think another archer makes sense. I hardly use them. As you can see in these scenarios, what I'm making the most use of are things like heavy cavalry and to a certain extent light cavalry, right? So I don't want any more light cavalry because long term I'm going to phase them. Well, I might not phase them out, but I definitely won't want any more because they won't be that useful long term. Where it's going to be mostly about the heavies. I don't really see, like I said, the last battle you didn't see me healing a lot. That's kind of how it's going to be for this continent, so I'm not going to get another healer. I'd even kind of argue with the death wounds on the conjurers. I think that's probably not as useful as it used to be. Bombardier, we could get a bombardier that we could upgrade, but I don't know. I think going for sky battles at this point is kind of a fool's game. It's just not useful enough. Well, this is interesting. What's going on here? Foresters. I know what I was going to get. I was going to get. I think we were going to get some more foresters. Maybe let's upgrade. Let's upgrade this guy since he's got a little bit of experience. This guy doesn't. I'll get another cheap skirmisher, and then I'll get another forester. Here we go. Yeah, because yeah, the skirmishers are pretty good right now. They're pretty good. They definitely might taper off later. Actually, I think, you know, I haven't tried skirmishers going too far into the game, to be honest. Like, no, well, I've tried them, but I don't think I've tried a big army of them, like, in the late game. But they're definitely, like, once I hit the 4th continent, I usually kind of drop the skirmisher idea, and I just go for heavies and siege engines. Alright, Devouring Swamp, Claw River Basin. I'm going Fellbarn Bogs first. Let's see here. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, my God. This sucks. This one's horrible. This one's not the worst, but this one's pretty bad. I just see this one, I'm like, groan. Oh my god. Yeah. This is a pain in the ass. And the skirmishers probably weren't the right thing to buy for this map. I should have gotten a couple more cavalry. Alright, well, Malric goes here. Light infantry, Priest of Vandola. Oof. Crindle. I guess, we want Crindle to go. Do we want Crindle to get the attack upgrade? I think we do. Yeah, right. I think we do. Okay. Sergeant, yeah, Sergeant, God, 3 freaking sergeants. Okay, this guy went over here because he's going to be, wait a minute, where's the shrine? Okay, well, let me explain what's going on this map. So, you got this really long road to go to get to capture everything. I suppose theoretically, beacon stones, that's a shrine. We've got 3 shrines, is it? I think, is it 3 or 2? No, 4. No, we got 4 shrines on this, okay. So, these are the only 2 victory hexes, right? So I could just throw my entire army down on those roads and go for that. Trouble is, I want to get the shrines too. So, it's not necessary to capture any of these cities but these 2 down here. So, we're going to put a huge force of cavalry, because this is a long distance to travel. And so we got to have a huge cavalry force just barreling down this road right here. Yeah. And then while we're doing that, we need to send some guys off to the edges to get these 2 shrines. We'll get this one along the way, and this one, of course, this one was also gotten along the way, the Temple of the Veil. I think this is an item. I might have a chance to actually get a freaking Amulet of Resistance. Anyway, so I don't know. Do I want to? I'm going to send this guy right there. You know what? These guys don't need to be here. These guys will be back here. Sergeant again. Jeez, as if I don't have enough sergeants. Oh, no, I want Crindle right there because he's going to be one of the guys that goes to the shrine. That's right. Swordsman. So this is not one where skirmishers... Oh, there's another shrine right there. I forgot about that one. Okay, so there's like 5 shrines on this. Well, it's definitely got a lot of shrines, which is great. It's also a pain in the butt. So I'm trying to figure out where I should put the skirmishers. Maybe one right there. I'm sure I want a couple right here. Yeah, you're going to have 1 or 2 right there. I got a lot of skirmishers now that I think about it. I've got a lot of skirmishers. And a couple slingers, and an elf bowman. He's going to stay back here, I guess. Now we got the heavies. Heavies go right here. I'm going to have to take this shrine and this shrine, so this shrine can be taken by me going through here, piercing through here, and then I can actually go around. So I don't think I need the heavies anywhere but where they are. The heavy cavalry can just go right there. Yeah, that volunteer cavalry can maybe stay right there. Staff of Winds, I'm going to keep that guy back. Fireball staff and everything else can go right here. The light cavalry. Basically, I just want to kind of like... I'm going to have this force just stay over here and kind of harass the enemy a little bit. Volunteer Sky Hunter right there. Oh, yes, and the siege engine is definitely not going anywhere. Siege engine can go right there, I guess. Healer. That. And I've got to put some more skirmishers, I don't know, over there, whatever. Yeah. Okay. I'm not actually used to my force being this big. I got a pretty big force this time. Okay, so those. I don't have to take these cities. I don't have to even bother. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of like... I'm going to just harass these guys. No, we're just going to go over here and just harass them. I used to be obsessed with like taking every town just for like the 5 gold or something, but really it's not worth it. We're not going to take every town. We're just going to do what we have to do. Alright, so we're just going to bust out of here like crazy. That is going to get me defensive fire, but I'm not really afraid of their defensive fire right now. Huh. Gonna get that guy out of the way. Which one is the... Okay, that guy's a storm staff. This is the staff of winds. He's gonna have to stay here. Okay, that's that. Oh, okay. Oh, nasty. Silverhawks. He really wants to kill those guys, doesn't he? Okay, it's a good spot to throw my storm staff there. What do you mean broken, dude? Give me a break. Okay, that's a really good spot for the storm staff. Where is it? There he is. Guess what, guys? You fell for it. I'm sorry, that wasn't the... Oh, that is the storm staff, but no, I wanted the staff of winds, sorry. There it is. I have a pretty good chance of killing him. I'm not going to do that. And I don't want to do that, because that would probably mean my death. That will mean that that guy won't be bothering me for a while. Alright, first thing we're going to go do is go to this shrine. Push that idiot out of the way, thank you. This anti-air guy? No. Who is anti-air guy? So, yeah, we don't have to, like, really go in the offense here with this town. All we gotta do is just stop him from doing anything. Good. Good, good, good. Ha ha! That hurt pretty bad there. I'll put that guy right there. What the heck? Put that guy over there. This guy, I don't want him to get hit. Do I send him back? I'm gonna send him back. I'm gonna send him back. Alright, that should be good. I'm not gonna use my heal yet. Nice try, Mr. Flying Snake. By the way, I should mention that standing along a river and letting the enemy attack you is a great way to earn experience, because they're not going to do much damage because of the river half attack penalty. And you know, you get credit for that, you know, that exchange there, which gives you experience. So anyway, all right. So I'm just going to Roxer his boxer here. I'm just gonna push this guy over here. Oh, there's somebody on there. Oh, not for long. Watch what we're going to do. No, there's not anybody on there. All right, we can move him off next turn, and we will. So we'll move him off there, grab that, and then once I'm done grabbing that shrine, I'm going to send another force. I'm going to send the same force around here to get this shrine, and we'll probably skip that city altogether. I don't know if I want to do this, because if I do this, he's likely to die. Well, okay. It told me that the likelihood was just for attacks there, but Oh well. Doesn't matter. Let's keep going. Okay, we're gonna have to get that guy off there. This is one good start. Do a kill, please. No, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, again, we're just you know, doing some fighting. Oh, sorry about the defensive fire there. A little fighting. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. We don't care that we're, you know, don't care that we're on a river. It doesn't really matter. We don't have to do anything but just kind of like, you know, slow them down over there. Actually, I don't even, really, technically, I don't have to do anything at all. I could just take an entire force of cavalry there, just forget about all this stuff and just charge down, you know, down to the victory hexes. But I don't know. I might feel like I might feel like I'm missing out if I do that. Oh, I see you. Oh, he's too far away. Just saw a balloon rider, or bicycle rider rather. Get the fireball staff over here. All right. Plenty of turns, by the way. I think I have a turn limit of, I want to say 15. If I do this fast enough, I open up another scenario. I think it's called Giant's Throw Island, which I definitely want to take. I definitely want to take because it gives me a nice bonus. Oh, you would do that, wouldn't you? Alright, fine, I'll bite. I'll bite. I think I have to. Okay. 80 gold. Alright, whatever. Bicycle riders, baby. You, sir, are in the way. Thank you. So I'm just leaving this guy to, he's just running around here defending against air units, basically. That's his job. Huh. Really? Okay. It should be noted that siege units get a bonus when attacking a city, a unit sitting in the city, so kind of nice. So yeah, you notice I'm not taking my skirmishers down along the road. That's because they just wouldn't be mobile enough to do that. Not taking my healers because, again, yeah, on the later maps get really big is the problem, and therefore mobility just becomes really important. So that's one of the reasons why slower units like archers don't tend to be as useful. is because you just end up needing mobility more than anything. I'm gonna block those guys from healing right there. Can I push this guy off here? It'd be really nice if I could push him out of the way, because he is really in the way here. Yeah, he's really in the way. Boy, is he in the way. Oh, there's comes some werebears. How nice. Oh, and there's something over there I want to get to. Yeah, on second thought, maybe I am taking some skirmishers, looks like. Where's the rest of my cavalry? Seems like I have no cavalry over here. I took a bunch over there. I should have bought more cavalry. That was my big mistake there. I don't want to do that. I'd probably kill him. Wonder if he's got druids. You think he's got druids? We'll find out. He did... Oh yeah, he's got one druid. Yep, he's got one druid. Okay. Pushed him off. That means I can go over here. I'm going to save. This is one part of the game where I'm going to... This is another one of the parts of the game where I'm going to reload a shrine here. So this shrine could give me an extra 2 attacks, which is kind of not that useful for return fire on an archer. Or it could give me an extra +2 to my missile attack. Or my main attack, whatever that is. And I want the +2 to my main attack for Crindel, so... I'm going to go there. More potent attacks. That's what I wanted. Alright, good. That's good. Alright, we got what I wanted there. And I don't want him to die. So... I don't want him to die from an attack over there. I'm a little bit worried about an attack coming from that side. Maybe I shouldn't be worried, but I am. Really don't want to lose him. Yeah, oh, I should have cast Eagle Eye right there. Alright, I'm going for that shrine. I don't know if that's... I would assume that's... I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, it's not guarded. Alright, cool. It's so weird. Like, casually, I do reload shrines when I play this game. So I'm used to having, like, some items stacked up by now. Like, I would have... probably a couple of amulets of resistance. I'd probably have maybe like some boots of mobility, cloaks of hiding, you know. But I got none of that. It's incredible. Like when you don't reload shrines, you just don't get that much. It's really kind of brutal. You really don't get that much stuff at all if you don't reload shrines. Kind of tough to deal with a game like that too. So the enemy's kind of like retreating this way slowly, so I'm kind of pushing him over and following him. I can get that. Yes, and I will. I can and I will. Yeah. Probably don't want to block him off like that. Well, I could if I move that guy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's where we were. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna go sweep around here before anybody, hopefully before anybody notices, and go to the beacon stones. Okay. Who else can move? And that's it. I'm trying to kind of predict where am I going to have the trouble. That's probably the direction I want to swing Maloric in. I think I'm probably going to have... I'm not having any trouble yet, so everything's pretty clear. I mean, I think long-term I'm going to have the real trouble down here, so... I don't want to do that because I'm going to push him in there, and I don't want him over there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have any trouble over the left because I'm sending 3 heavy cavalry. 3 fairly beefy heavy cavalry. I think I'm going to be fine. There you go. Oh, he's going to go over there and... Huh. Okay. Turn 6, and I'm already, like, less than halfway done with this map, I think. Alright, there's a shrine. 90 gold, okay, well, hey. It would be nice to get some items every once in a while, though. Really? You're not gonna get pushed back. Okay, fine, dude. Whatever, but you're gonna have to heal. Alright, he does have somebody guarding that, but it's not a big deal. Okay, and I'm just ignoring all these guys. I got what I wanted for the shrine right there. Let's do this. No, not Fireball. No, Eagle Eye. Thank you. What do we got? Don't see any blocks up ahead, so I'm just going to make a break for it. Yeah, the trolls, I remember that. There's the Temple of the Veil. That's one of the victory hexes. There's the other one. So, you know what? Maybe this thing isn't as hard as I remember. I remember it being a lot harder. I think what happened was for some reason, I was obsessed with taking every city, which is totally unnecessary on this map, and I don't know why I was obsessed with taking every city, but I don't know. Sometimes that happens. The question is, do I want to do anything with Krindle? I don't think I'm going to need him down here. Nice shot. He's just gonna heal it, but I don't know. At this point, I think I'm gonna have a pretty easy time of it, really. Why was I so obsessed with taking every city the last time? Interesting. I got a pretty sizable force going down here, plus Malric. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble. don't think I'm going to have any trouble at all. I'm going to keep Crindle over here, and yeah, we're just going to block him over there. I don't think I really have too much to do. I don't need to take these cities. Oh, I should have hit that balloon rider, huh? Didn't see him till later. I think I might use my healing now. Go ahead and use that healing now. Just getting some experience, I guess, at this point. These guys don't need to do anything. They don't need to take anything. We're fine. Turn 6. So I'm going to make this... Yeah, I'm really going to wreck this scenario pretty quick. Turn 7 is pretty good. Like I said, I think I have until turn 15 where I still get the bonus of unlocking that one special scenario. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to try to do this. We're going to push this guy off here. And we're going to take this. Chariots join my army. Well, could have been worse, I guess. Could have been worse. Ooh, I don't want to kill that guy. Yeah, I don't want to kill that guy. Okay. So... I'm going to storm staff this dude. There you go. Alright, we've got Cobraman. Yes, that's right. Now I remember. Alright, we're going to... I don't know. We don't even have to get rid of that guy, but I'm going to anyway. Malric should be able to dislodge these guys. Oh, phooey. Broken? Something that should practically never happen with that guy. Oh, I didn't see that other dude there. Oh, you don't want to stay right there, bicycle riders. You don't want to stay right there. This is a mech unit. He gets a huge damage boost versus you. I don't want to do any damage because I don't want to kill this guy. I don't want to kill anybody right now. The last thing I want to have happen is for the enemy to recruit a bunch of guys down where I'm traveling right now. Because it could be really hard to get out of those mountains. Oh, wow, Shadow Wings. I think that was him recruiting. Oh, almost lost those guys. Ah, Shadow Wings. Let me check these guys out. Yep, yeah, that was a recruit. Look at these guys, though. This is ridiculous. I mean, that's a great graphic, by the way. But like these guys are immortal unit. This is an example of the enemy, like the Shadow Lord, getting way better units than you do. So it's got a magic attack. They're really strong for their level. Ridiculous. The magic attack is what makes the Shadow Lord's air units so BS. They've all got magic attacks practically. I guess I could go try to take that city down there. I don't need to, but I could. Alright, so we're getting into place here to... this is the only place I have to worry about him recruiting from, to be honest. Oh, there's those druids that were annoying me. It takes us a while to actually get in here to get this place. In fact, the force march helps a lot, but this guy's too weak to really take on that werebear is the problem. This guy's very weak to those attacks. I think this guy has a very low armor class. No, 17's not that low. Oh, only 50 magic defense. For some reason. Kind of weird. I don't know why trolls only get 50 magic defense, but whatever. Oh man, freaking sky units. If I don't want to lose those guys, what am I supposed to do here? I don't want to lose those guys. I got to be wary of the sky units, basically. These Steamhawks I got just last map. These guys are already almost one shield. They get experience rapidly because they don't suffer kills, so you can keep like you know, constantly get in battle. When they suffer wounds, they get experience for each wound. Some kind of, I forgot how much experience, but they get experience for each wound. And they've got 15 life, so they can take a lot of damage. I don't want this guy to get killed. I think I've got a good chance of keeping him alive. Not a big deal if he gets killed. He's not really that useful these days. But, you know, why lose a unit if you don't have to? Eventually, I will probably use some magic units. Caster units, I think. How did you get up there? Heal there. Heal there. That's it, huh? Okay, I'm gonna just retreat back here and hide myself. Should be next turn I can start killing things. This isn't that bad. It's giving... Whoa. It's giving Grindel some experience because he's taking damage. He did not kill my guy. Okay, cool. So we're going to start killing guys because we can block off the one place where we wouldn't want him to recruit right here, which is right there. And he didn't take any damage, does he? Huh. This guy have magical bow? Okay. We want to take this shrine. Oh. Okay. Want to get in there with that guy, I think. Do I really care about him recruiting anything there? So I think I want to win next turn is the deal. I could take that for 5 gold or whatever. I don't think it's worth it, though. You will no doubt recruit everything and the kitchen sink right there, probably to save that city. So, like I said, we're just going to go in. Let's go in pedal to the metal. Ah, anti-air, good. That's perfect. That guy's a toughie. That guy's a toughie. Really, you know, getting an anti-air unit like a cavalry with a bow, that's so helpful. Because they can do so much damage. It's a godsend. You should always have a couple of units like that, in my opinion. I'm going to take that city now, because I think it's about time to do so. Treat that guy. This guy's gonna die, hopefully. If not. There you go. And oh, you know, I tell you one bad thing about mech air units. They only have movement 6, whereas normal air units have movement 7. And that's a problem because then all of a sudden it's very hard to kill light cavalry, whereas Sky Hunters are pretty much the anti-light cavalry de jure. Mech Sky Hunters are not, because their movement is the same as the light cavalry. Therefore, the light cavalry get that retreat bonus. Very frustrating. Very frustrating trying to take my light cavalry out with the Mech Sky Hunters. And to what extent do I want to fight these guys, I guess is my question. Yeah. I'm not going to do much damage there anyway. I think I should be okay with it. Yeah, let's do this. That guy's not going to fight me. This guy, oh, this guy could. Alright. Doesn't matter, I should win next turn anyway. Yeah, oh, look at him. Look at him go. Wow! Those 3 shield linemen. Ooh, that's scary. We're at a point in the game where the beast units are very, very strong. The tier 3 and 4 beast units are incredibly powerful. And this guy gets to recruit them on this map, the tier 3 and 4 beast units. Werebears and lionmen are just amazing. I mean, and then of course they get 3 shields, so they're even tougher. Yeah, it's rough. That's why I don't let the enemy recruit. That's why I do the no-kill strategy up until probably the 4th continent, or probably the end of this continent. Alright, let's go ahead and capture this shrine. $160 gold, nice. Good chisel. That makes it all worth it. Okay, now the tough part. Okay, I'm not going to push him out. Basically, my idea here. Let's do that. There we go. Never mind. All right, we got it. Was there anything else I was going to do? I got all the shrines, right? Yeah, we got all the shrines. Do you want to do any, like, beating on anything? Like, let's do this. For the experience is why I'm doing this. They're not likely... Oh my god. Oh no. Why did I not see that there was 3 archers there? Oh no, there wasn't 3 archers. There was a scout. Wow. Actually, that shouldn't have been that devastating. You see one of my last autosave. That was so bad. Ah, screw it. Well, there goes the Priest of Handola. Bugger. Oh, wow. And that didn't even have to happen there. That was, I was just screwing around trying to get some experience. Well, I mean, he doesn't stay very useful for too much longer anyway, but it's always nice to just have an extra unit, really. Oh, that's, that hurts, though. Well, that's part of the game, making mistakes that may make you permanently lose your dudes. I didn't see... I saw that and I knew that was a scout, but for some reason I didn't see the archer in there. And, you know, the thing about it is, it would be nice if the computer warned you that you were going to suffer return fire, right? I mean, I could see that guy visually. It should have told me. Whatever. Yeah, okay. You know, you make mistakes. What can you say? It happens. Kill that guy. Here you go. Staff of Winds. I don't think I actually get experience for casting that. So. Just getting, like I said, some last-minute experience here. And this trying to be careful and not die. So Priest of Handola just totally So disappointing, that loss, because it didn't have to do that at all. All right, it looks like it. That's it. Oh, it hurts. Priest of Andola died. I mean, you know, he's not very useful in the in-game, but still. Oh, we just got a lot of upgrades here. What did I get again? I got my new bombardiers. Researching the steam castle. We're researching Phoenix Knights. Boom. Wall blasters. We're researching tier 5 of some of the really good stuff that we want. Archers. I definitely want to start on heavy infantry now. Yeah, I think we'll start doing that. I don't know about, I don't know how much I value light cavalry at this point. I think I'm going to lower the research in there. I mean, they're just not, like, they're not really doing a lot for me right now. I don't know if I'd rather go for the Sky Hunters. I'm going for the Bombardiers. I'm at least going to get one Screamer to support my Bombardiers, right? I mean, Bombardiers aren't extremely useful, really. I'd almost go for no Sky Hunters. I'm not sure why I plowed so much money into Sky Hunters, because... Well, I'm going to try them. They're fun. They're fun. And they're highly mobile. And I've got one amulet that can go to a Sky Hunter. I might even pick up one more. It's possible. I'm getting Huntsmen here in the Skirmishers. And I've dropped my to spend is only 9%, which is fine, I guess. So we got a lot of stuff to upgrade, though. Nothing there. But, yeah. Power Lancers. Nice. Nope, those are volunteers. Those we can't even do. That's it. Boy, lost the Priest of Andola. I'm still kind of reeling from that. Also lost an item. A very good item on him. Ugh. Alright, Giant's Throw Island. Let's go for it. So this is just a tiny little scenario here. Malric's going to be a big help. Crindle the Archer. Crindle's not going to be a big help. The sad part is I don't have a lot of infantry. So I'm going to have to use some cavalry here. Yeah, we're going to have to use cavalry. Which I don't usually do in this scenario. I do have another Sky Hunter, though. So we have 2 Sky Hunters, bunch of cavalry. I could get probably better cavalry than that, I'm sure. Actually, let's get some light cavalry. Light cavalry wouldn't be terrible either. Storm Staff, Fireball. I could get the volunteer cavalry. Probably wouldn't be bad. Get these guys. All right, there we go. All right, I usually don't do this with cavalry. I usually do this with infantry with force march, but whatever. We don't have to worry about killing people here. We can kill as many people as we want, actually. because they can't recruit. Wow, really, huh? All right, yeah, we're gonna use Malric down here to help the lieutenant take these shrines. The lieutenant has to take them because he's the one with force march. These other guys are just gonna have to run through the rivers. So the enemy can't recruit here, so it doesn't matter. We could just beat on him as much as we want. He also doesn't have any air force. Really? Oh, he's got a lot of dudes over there. I don't remember him having that many guys. Also, he's got a bunch of ratmen, so... Also, I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. We're just gonna kill him with our air force and then get the shrine with this guy. We don't have a lot of time though. We've got 14 turns. Oh god. Oh, okay. I want to get rid of that guy. As you can see, they're trying to kill me over there, but they can't. So this guy's got a staff of... I don't remember him having that. Magical staff sling. Hey, I actually got an item. It's not very good, but I actually got one. I don't really need to kill these guys. I can just go do my thing, I guess. Yeah, just go do our thing. We don't need to kill these guys. Okay, they are guarding this shrine over here too. So we'll just ignore them. I thought I could get through there. Well, that's horrible. Yeah, you need force march for this one. Really rough. I guess I can't move on that tile, and I thought I could. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I think I'll make it, so it's not a big deal. But this guy can take over from here. There you go. What do we get? 90 gold. Okay, good. Good enough. $80 gold. We've got one more shrine? Yeah, but that's the objective, so we don't get anything for taking that. Boy, okay. I think it's time to go ahead and use that heal. Thank you for getting out of my way. I think that was the guy with the storm staff, so I don't want him hanging around, that's for sure. Huh. Wounding him pretty bad here, as you can see. Because I have very high-grade units here for this map, so... That plus a lot of experience, that makes a big difference. Alright, you seize the temple, destroying Sessagar's tortured devices. You find Sagar the Ranger, better known as the Man of the Forest, who was thought to have died in Shadowlow's conquest. Alright, yeah, we go ahead and surrender on that one. So that was pretty lucrative, and it gives me pathfinding, which is pretty nice. And it gave me a ton of money, which is getting me to, let's see, we still haven't seen anything here yet. Oh my God, we're already unveiling the Phoenix Knights. We're gonna have Phoenix Knights pretty soon. We've been getting a lot of money. Well, that's one thing I could say about this playthrough. I have been getting a decent amount of money. Not been getting much else, but at least I've been getting that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and quit here. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video.